Hello, Scorpios. Let's get into it, Scorpios. Happy full moon to my Scorpios. Happy full moon to my Scorpios. Let's get into it. I'm talking to you wherever Scorpio is in your birth chart. Let's do it, Scorpios. Let's do it. Let's go. Hopefully, you're having a relatively stress-free week, Scorpios. The moon moved from Scorpio into Sagittarius. So, I'm sure it felt like everything wounded and unhealthy was brought to the surface for that grand finale to get all of those unhealthy and wounded feelings from the past out of your system. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles, something having to do with an earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Here we have the Hanged One. Here we have Ten of Swords. Here we have the Two of Swords. Here we have the Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Emperor card. And there's an Aries behind something. There is an Aries behind something. Now, there's an Aries behind something that's connected to an earth sign. This be connected to two earth signs and they can't see it. They have on blinders. And so if you have Aries somewhere in your birth chart, remember there's a light and dark to all energy. So you could have Aries in your birth chart, where Source is saying to you, hang in there with yourself, because Source needs you to be on the light side of the Emperor energy, which is structure and authority, because you're dealing with an Aries on the dark side of the energy, which is an energy that's disorganized, very stern and inflexible. And this energy actually feeds on people who are looking for financial independence and looking for people's acceptance and approval. So they look for people who are depressed and people who can't really who will stay connected for the sake of wanting to be accepted and approved by people. But on the same token, they hate people that who have their blindfolds off. So it's from one extreme to the next with this type of energy right here, right? So on the light side of, if you're dealing with an Aries on the light side, you all probably get along very well. They're structured, they're authoritative. But if you're dealing with a dark Aries, since we're talking about this right here, if you're dealing with a delusional Aries, you're dealing with somebody who is disorganized, stern, and inflexible, and they feed on energies that they hold on to when they get real mad about when their financial situation is out of control, when they feel like somebody else is the reason for their money problems. And so then they feel like they use you, an energy that is kind of like that ride or die, kind of very loyal to the very end kind of energy, right? Because and somebody who couldn't really see right through it, right? But by the same token, they absolutely hate energies that can see through it, right? So those are the energies that they target. The energies that have gotten up from this place right here. Energies that have taken the blindfolds off and gotten up from this place. So if you're on the receiving end because you've taken the blindfolds off from that, Source is saying for you to hang in there, because eventually the energies that have on the blindfolds will see exactly what you now see. So yeah, what you didn't see before, but now you see. Now you see. So Source is saying hang in there with yourself, because you had to sacrifice your old self. So somebody may have dealt with two Aries of the same kind, right? that may have caused the same kind of wounds in order for you to learn what a light side of an Aries looks like, where you're not looking for their acceptance and their approval. Yeah. Here we have the Chariot card. So Source is actually rewarding you for hanging in there and dreaming bigger and learning how to be structured and authoritative against those types of energies. Like, to pray for those types of energies, that they will find the light within themselves, because you're dealing with an energy when you're talking about in terms of age ranges, because this is the first sign in the zodiac. This sign right here symbolizes the ages of 0 through 7 years old. So this will be like a person that's acting like a toddler who doesn't get their way when they don't get their way. And so it can cause people to just kind of sort of shut down and give them their way, like put blindfolds on. But they like those types of energies, because those types of energies they don't want to see, they don't want to see the good or bad in front of them. They just shut down. But for you, the blindfolds are off. So Source is rewarding you for seeing it. You can see right through it. You're not looking for their acceptance and their approval. And because you're not, Source made sure you're financially independent, because you Scorpio, actually give people hope to get up from that position and take their blindfolds off. Here we go. So whatever anxiety you may have been feeling about people, your loved ones who can't see it themselves, they're going to take their blindfolds off soon, because you're sitting on your throne, authoritative, and you're structured. And so people are looking at you like, wait a minute, Scorpio's not afraid of this. And Scorpio over there financially independent. Scorpio's over there getting approvals. Money is coming through for Scorpio. It's like, what is Scorpio doing different than what we doing? Because Scorpio ain't scared. Scorpio see right through it. Yeah, because Scorpio's not scared. Scorpio's operating in faith. Scorpio not operating in fear. There it is. Right? Here's the Emperor card. Yeah, Scorpio ain't operating in fear. Because what I say before, you may have already dealt with two energies just like that, who are operating in their flesh, operating in their fear. Very bullying, tyrannical. When they didn't get their way, they blow torching each other. If you've dealt with those types of energies, you've already seen it. You've already been in shutdown stage. So you're not even fazed by that type of energy at this stage in your life right now. So it don't even faze you. So you actually give people hope. So you looking for teamwork. So not only does it faze you, you like, okay, go on and get on with it. It literally is like this for you, Scorpio, at this stage in your life. You're like a parent that's in a store that's watching a child throw a tantrum on the floor and saying, okay, I'm going to make sure the child don't bust their head on the floor. I don't want you to hurt yourself, but I'm not going to sit there and give in to you throwing a tantrum. Go ahead and get it out of your system, right? That's the energy you want. Go ahead and get it out of your system, because I'm still not going to give you what you want, but go ahead and get it out of your system. That's the energy you want. And so you're financially independent both in your personal and your professional life. And yeah, you're authoritative and structured. So it's two situations coming across your path that Source is saying you're not, both in your personal and your professional life, you're structured and authoritative, because you've already dealt with those types of spirits before. You've already been judged by those types of spirits before. You are not fazed at all. At all. You've gone through a very powerful transformation. Yeah. You've already created boundaries. You're not operating in fear, doubt, uncertainty, none of that. And your money is still growing. That's the part that people can't figure out. That's what's making you such a powerful force. And that's what makes people like kind of baffled. But you inspire so many. This is how you're leading, because people just can't figure it out, Scorpio. They like, how is that Scorpio is not afraid of this energy right here? Because somebody dealt with that before. So adjust your crown. Yep, adjust your crown. Queen of Pentacles. Yep, adjust your crown. You're down to earth. You're relatable. And you just stay away from them. Because you already know what you're dealing with. You already stay away from them. Then we have the King of Wands. Yep. So you inspire and you motivate a lot of people. You just stay away from those types of spirits. You know they watching. They watching every little thing you do because they have that. That's how they thrive on that. They are predatory spirits. They thrive on friction, constantly judging people. They look for weaknesses in people. And so you prayed your way to the throne. You're a very hardworking person. For you, it's just like what is it, like swatting a fly? That's what it's just like for you. It's just like, okay, it's just irritating. This is like, okay, you're just a distraction. Go back into the jungle. You're just a distraction. That's what it feels like for you. You just basically like to them, you're just a distraction to me. And so because they're on the dark side of the number 8. What I say, they just a distraction. So. And so as people, when people start taking their blindfolds off, matter of fact, on from your throne, you're using that fire, the light side of the fire. This is you being, on the light side of the fire, because you may have Aries in your birth chart, and you use your fire for good, while they're using their fire to create all kinds of judgment, start all kinds of fights with people. They like to create because they're battling their own demons. They're battling their own insecurities, their own chaos and confusion within, right? About their own self-worth. See, money is not just about money. It's about their own worth and their own value. They want to appear down to earth, relatable with people, but they have to be able to be like, they want to be valued. And so it's this they got to create a whole bunch of drama, chaos. So here we have, so source is saying you're going to be, I see you investing in yourself and making more money. That's how you using your fire. So yeah, somebody, here we have the justice card. So yeah, justice and judgment are in your favor. Other people are inspired because they see how you just like I said, you just get as far away from those types of spirits altogether. You just stay as far away from, because from the throne, source already alerts you. It's like you have a panoramic view of like where they are. Like your spirit tells you exactly where they are. Okay, there's a lion over there. There's a wild bear over there. There's a tiger over there. There's a shark over there. Where the apex predators are. There's a boar over there. There's a wolf over there. So source is already alerting you to where from your throne. So, because you've already dealt with those types of spirits. So source is saying because you pray ahead of time and you got downloads coming into your spirit. So yeah. You already know you're dealing with people's demons. You already know what you're dealing with. So that's what I said. So you're actually praying for people who are operating in fear, doubt, confusion when they deal with those types of spirits. Because in their mind, even though it's 2 energies that's dealing with those, there's 2 energies that's dealing with these types of spirits. In their mind, they think, okay, we're just going to use them for money. That's what they feel like. They just, we're just going to stick around. It's 2 types of energies that you feel like they just sticking around. You can see them in the workplace. Okay, we just deal with them. We'll get a raise from them. We'll just stick around. We'll get a raise from them. We'll just let them just go on a tyrant. They're just going to rant, rave, go off on people. But it's very abusive when they do that. They just stick around and just let people talk to them any kind of way for the sake of a raise. But then they end up taking that same hurt and they take it out on other people. And some take it out on other people, right? And so they don't realize how damaging it is. Whoever it is, I don't know. I'm talking to you. You are teaching people how to get away from those types of spirits. See, these spirits that shut down right here don't realize how hostile they come across to other people. They don't realize how hostile they come across to other people. So you are teaching them how to not only take the blindfolds off, but how to create a strategy to avoid them altogether by praying their way to the throne, adjusting their crown so that they can see their purpose, like staying, like they can do it. They can pray their way to the throne and get away from those that they have purpose. They can get away from those types of spirits. And they can too be financially independent. Here's the 2 of Pentacles here. 2 of them. There's 2 energies. Yep, so Page of Swords. And so your anxiety about it will be going away very soon. Yeah, your anxiety. Whoever, I feel like you may have witnessed 2 people two energies in particular that you may have witnessed that you thought, wow, I feel so sorry for them that they have to deal with this temper tantrum energy that's just a completely abusing power. Your prayers are going to be answered very soon. Page of Swords. Your prayers are going to be answered very soon. Here we have the Knight of Wands. Yep. So it says just keep right on praying. Keep on praying. Because you have been able to defend your decision to you defended your decision to stay away from them without coming across as defensive. But just your action of you took some kind of action. You didn't just sit there and just sit there. You took an action to get away from them. Watch other people gonna follow your lead to get away from them. Ten of Swords. Because right now there's some other people that's like, I wish I can get away from them too. Like I just, but they waiting on you to do it. It's like you're the key. Like if you move, other people gonna move behind you. Here we have the Two of Pentacles here. People just waiting for you. They just waiting on you. And so if you've already moved on from them, they just watching you. They just watching you and see how things playing out for you. Here we have the Four of Wands. And see, even this one right here watching you. Because this one right here watching you is telling these people right here, yeah, we'll see how long that's going to last, because you're the topic of conversation. They're hoping that financially things won't work out for you, but they can hope till the cows come home. That's not going to hurt. You're going to still be financially independent because they're not your creator, Scorpio. You don't even have to worry about that part. You're going to be fine financially. You don't even have to worry about that. Let's see. Yeah, Two of Pentacles here. So yeah, Source is making sure you financially independent. You and somebody. Not only that, Source has you and an accountability partner. It's you and two other people financially independent. Y'all don't even have to worry about it. Adjust your crown. And because you're adding to another, you're investing in something else. Another stream of income is coming across your path. So you're just adding more to your money. So the more they keep talking about your financial situation and talking about your spirituality or whatever, more money is being added to. So they can keep talking about, they're just trying to create some kind of fear for these people that got on blindfolds, because they're trying to control people because they don't know their worth and their own value. They feel like they can't stand on their own. So they got to bully people. It's like forcing people to be your friend. They can't stand on their personality. Let me see. Here we have, they can't stand on just being a good person. Let me see. 9, 3. Yeah, so just Sources saying, take a leap of faith. And see, if you sit down in the meditative state, you'll see it. You will see it. I'm definitely dealing with a bully. But see, they can't bully you. You're dealing with a bully, but they can't bully you. And you're smart enough to stay away from them. Because they're very, very immature. Very immature. Like to gossip about people. Here we have the Hangman again. Yep. They like to connect with people who like the material world. You know what I'm saying? Like if they feel like a person likes money, or they like to buy people. They like to buy people. So if they know you like the physical thing, they like to buy people in that regard. Here we have the Ace of Wands here. You know the type I'm talking about, Scorpio. Here we have the Two of Wands here. So yeah, leap of faith. 5 and 6 of Wands. Very, you know the type. These two right here are ruled by Venus. Venus is the planet of, Venus is the planet of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. It's a peacemaker planet, but it's also the planet of when it's the dark side of Venus is vain and vengeful, and it's a disruptor of peace. And so when it feels like it can't buy people, it tries to disrupt people's peace. And that's why you say, okay, I need to get away from this type of energy, because they can't buy anything for you. They can't buy you. Let me see. Yeah. So if they feel like they have anything that belongs to you, when I look at your cards, if they feel like they have anything that they feel like is anything of value to you, that they can bait you into something. This is right here. Anything of value to you that they feel like they can bait you into something. That they will use that to try to bait you into something. So say, let them fall right into their own fire. Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Yeah. Somebody who has a Leo that is obsessed with them. A Leo or an Aries. You have a fire sign that's obsessed with you. There's a Taurus that's obsessed also. Aries, Leo. Time to take a breath, breathe out. Yeah, breathe out. Any zodiac sign could be caught up in their little web of stuff. But you're definitely dealing with kind of a bullying type of spirit that tries to use like material possessions to try to, try to control people in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So I would suggest whoever source puts on your heart to pray for people, to really pray for people, because when you're dealing with these types of energies, they like to throw their rocks and hide their hands. Here we have sex magic. I draw on my body with an invisible blade carved with the bliss of lustrous teeth. It is in the allure that I will meet blood and flesh. Yeah. That you're dealing with a different type of spirit. They're definitely battling demons. And so when you're dealing with energies that's battling their demons, they're not themselves, So there's nothing you could do to their physical flesh. You would have to. That requires letting source handle it. Like you got to really pray for these energies and let source handle, their spirit. But I can tell you, looking at the cards here, you praying for them, because there's some energies that are really inspired and they're motivated by the fact that you are so successful, and that you don't operate in fear when it comes to them, and that you're not giving in. So like for instance, Scorpio, if somebody were to say, such and such, wants to call a truce, they want everybody to get together, they wanted to invite you to so and so, you would just flat out just say, no, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. You're not holding a grudge. You're just not holding space. I'm not interested. Well, they just want, no, I'm not. Well, why? I'm not interested. But see, they would have to come through somebody else because they too coward to come directly to you. I'm grateful for all that is unfolding in my life and all that is yet to come. Yeah, they wouldn't come directly to you because they know it wouldn't be sincere. Because of all the stuff they've done to burn you. And I'm talking about directly to you. So no. All the stuff like this behind your back, talking about you behind your back, all kinds of stuff. They could never come directly to you. You would, because you would see the shape shifting. So no. So let's see what else we got going on. So I'm seeing you using your fire in a very powerful way, you know, and it's not even like I said. You're starving you're starving the enemy, and it'll flee. It'll flee even from the ones that you're praying for. So you don't even have to wait for too much longer. Sources really needs you to take your rightful place and lead. You are a leader, and so sources say you're leading people into the light within themselves. You're leading them into God within them, right? So you're praying for these people to find God within themselves, Most High God. Let me see. Yeah. So, yeah. So let me see. Give me a second here. And I see you being victorious at doing it too. Yep, I see you being victorious. This has been hard. This has been a lot of work for you, you know, to be like really like when I say it's been a lot of work for you to stay away from this type of energy, and you've been putting a lot of work in, you know, and Source is cooking up something nice for you to just kind of sort of hold your peace, to pray for people to stay away from, you know, the energies. But it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Third eye chakra cleanse. It's time to make a list of pros and cons. Things are becoming a lot clearer to you now, but new love awaits for you. Yeah, you have the gift of clairsentience. Everything in moderation. It's time to love up on yourselves more, but pray and meditate. Yeah, pray and meditate. Put yourselves first. Yeah. Much better lies ahead. Make room for a new blessing. Speak it into existence. You are protected and loved. Heal people just move differently. Time to ground yourselves, but don't look back. You made a positive impact on them. Somebody apologizes for betraying you. A guy apologizes for betraying you. They're just trying to follow your heart, but some kind of curse is now broken. Some kind of curse is now broken. Just protect your energy. You know, just the best way you can. I feel like because the moon is in Sagittarius moving into Capricorn, I feel like you're going to be tossing some things into a burning bowl. You never know what motivates people. You never know what motivates people. You could be speaking somebody totally different love language and not even know. Somebody could be, when you see the devil card here, you don't know what causes people fear, doubt, fear. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. Just pray for these people. Yeah, fire festival. It's time to toss some things into a fire pit. Through flame and through song, they will rise a new dawn. They will rise a new dawn. Be bold and make the first move. And you being bold and making the first move is just really praying for people and just kind of sort of, like I said, standing your ground. You're not, because I feel like somebody wants to somehow make the first move and kind of invite you into some things, like get you, but they won't come at you directly. They'll try to send somebody they feel like has on blindfolds to invite you into something. You know, somebody that you feel like, but I feel like you can see right through some stuff. It would be like a person that you would feel sorry for. Like, oh, you know, we're thinking about having a celebration, Scorpio. Just think about inviting you to so-and-so. No, thank you. I already have plans to watch paint dry. Another person, no. No, thank you. No, thank you. 555, I am optimistic. So a major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. That's right. Be open and stay positive. 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 Yeah. Yeah, be open and stay positive. Because it's a lot more complex than what people think. I mean, part of it is we're talking about these physical bodies our spirits are housed in, and it can look like some people are being just outright stubborn and just scared to move, and but when you're dealing with people who can't really see just what people their third eye isn't open and they really can't see the shape shifting, and all they can see is just the material world. They don't really know what's really happening. They need your spiritual eyes to see, to pray for them, to pray for them. So that's what I'm saying for you all. Here's the questions for the moon and Sagittarius for those of you all who like the questions. The Sagittarius moon brings new hope. It brings new ideas, dreams, and so you never know how Source is going to use your prayers to connect with people. Never know what they praying for. They may be praying for some kind of out of something. They may be praying for an exodus, and you're meeting somebody, you're touching and agreeing in the spirit realm to help somebody out of some situations, and they may not even know what to pray for. And so just you praying for somebody, maybe meeting them wherever they are on their journey. But first question is, what is your heart yearning to learn and do? Second question is, where do you want to be in 5 to 10 years? Third question is, what are the main challenges on your path to your envisioned future? Fourth question is, are there ways to solidify your foundation for taking off, perhaps saving money so that you can leave your job or learning a new skill? And then last but not least is, are you on your path? Are you on your path? That's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. I will see you all in the next reading. Again, happy full moon. Happy full moon. Happy full moon. Happy full moon. Don't forget to do your rituals. Some people put out their gemstones and crystals. Some people make moon water. Whatever your rituals are. Happy full moon. Bye.